Hi guys, so I'm here at the San Diego airport. My flight was supposed to leave at 4, well my flight did leave at 4 o'clock, I just wasn't on it. Yeah, first time missing a flight. So, I decided to utilize this time to make that video I told you guys I was going to make about my traveling experience. Oh gosh, my hands are so ashy. Anyway, I thought that I would utilize this time to tell you guys about my traveling experience and how I'm able to travel as a college student and how I'm still able to save up money, etc., etc. Okay, and the reason why my hands are ashy, just in case I decide not to delete that part out, is because the security man threw away my lotion. Yeah, because I was trying to like rush on the plane without checking on a bag and I forgot about the lotion in my bag. But anyway, so let's get right into it. Please ignore my ashy hands. Okay, let's get right into it. So my first piece of advice first is to figure out the best transportation to get to your destination. So if you're going from, I don't know, Dallas to Austin, do you really need to fly? Like, it would probably be cheaper if you and your friends just get together and you guys drive, or you guys take the Greyhound bus. Those are cheaper ways to get there. Now if you're traveling far distances, like from Dallas to Los Angeles, of course you'll need to fly. I mean, some people drive, but me, I'd rather not get on a bus and not stay in the car. I like to fly and get there in 3 hours. So with that being said, book ahead of time, like be ahead of schedule. My flight from Dallas to San Diego was just $212, which is, I think, is a pretty good price. My flight to Dallas to New York was $214. So when you book ahead of schedule, you can get cheap flights. And I'm flying Southwest. Now that I heard about Spirit Airlines, I will definitely be flying Spirit. I heard that you can like book a Spirit flight for like $100. Yeah, they say Spirit Airlines is like the Greyhound bus of airplanes. So that's definitely another way you guys can save money. Example of me not booking ahead of time is spring break this week right here. I decided that I wanted to go to Nashville, Tennessee at the last minute, and when I went to go look for flights, they were like $500, $600. It was ridiculous. So I ended up changing the days that I wanted to get there, and the cheapest flight I found was like $348. So I did have to pay that in order to go. So that kind of hurt my pocket a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And so yeah, that's definitely a big thing. If you plan ahead, you'll save hundreds, like literally hundreds. Okay, my next piece of advice is when it comes to housing. If you guys haven't heard about a hostel, I'm going to introduce you to what a hostel is. So a hostel is basically like a college dorm, basically. And if you're a college student, there should be nothing wrong with staying in a hostel. How do I explain this? Okay, I'm gonna just start over. So the cheapest way to do it is get a hostel. Hostels are basically dorm rooms, and they can be from like 6 people in a room, sometimes 8 people in a room, to 4 people in a room, 2 people, and you can get your own bedroom. When I went to New York, I stayed in a 6 all-female dorm, like bedroom. So there were 6 girls sleeping there, and I paid like $20 a night. And these hostels aren't that bad. It's almost like staying in a college dorm. And I met people from all over. Like, it's really cool. Like, I met a girl from Argentina. I met people from California. But that's when I was in New York. So this trip that I just left from being on in San Diego, I met people from Germany, from Chile, from Argentina. Like, I met all people from across the world, and that's really cool. Like, it's really, being in hostels are a really good way to learn about different cultures, learn about different parts of the world. Like, it's really a cool deal, and it's so cheap, and you're a college student. Like, why do you need to be in a luxurious hotel? Like, save your money, because you still got to pay back those loans, okay? Save your money. So that's my second piece of advice, staying in a hostel. And look it up. Like, I promise you, just about anywhere you want to go, they have hostels available. Like, I thought hostels were only in New York, but coming to Los Angeles and to San Diego, we found 2 hostels, and I paid about $30 a night. And depending on the area, the prices might go up. So you really just have to do your homework with housing. Like, if you find a hotel that's cheaper, go for it. But as far as like traveling with like 2 or 3 people, a hostel is really like the best bet, honestly. Save your money. So not my last piece of advice. Okay, so another piece of advice I have for you guys is about dealing with transportation. Now, take the bus. If the place that you're going to has public transportation, go do public transportation, because you can get like a weekly pass for under $20 instead of spending like $10 every Uber ride. Just pay under $20 to get a bus pass for a week and just go exploring, and then you really get to see like a lot of the area that you're in. Like in San Diego, we took the bus and the train basically everywhere we went. We did have to take Uber, but it's because we were pressed for time. But we really got to see a lot of San Diego and a lot of California because of the buses that we were taking. So take the bus. Ain't nothing wrong with taking the bus. It's really not. Save your money. And I don't know, if you guys have any questions, like if you want any hostel stories of me staying in a hostel, I have so many. Even though I've only stayed in like 3 or 4 hostels, I have so many stories. So if you have any more questions, if you need any more tips, just let me know. And just so you guys will know that I've only been traveling for about like 2 years. I've been to California twice, San Diego, Los Angeles. I've been to New York. I've traveled all like around that New York area, and Nashville, Tennessee. Been to Kansas City, Missouri. And so I'm really not like a pro expert on traveling, but you know, I have a lot of friends that want to travel and do a lot of things, but they're so worried about money and stuff. And I really feel like you're in your 20s. It's time to travel. Like, it's time to travel. Save your money. Go exploring. Save your money and go exploring. You know, life is short. This world is huge. Believe it or not, it's a small world, but the world is really huge. And you know, you only have like a certain amount of time to really go see it. So go see it and have fun. But yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, if you want to know about hostels, just let me know. Let me know. And here's a question for you guys. Who's ever flown by Spirit Airlines? I've never flown. I'm a little scared because like we in the sky, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to just like get on anything. But let me know if you've flown Spirit and how, and your experience with Spirit. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.